one of the great anxieties of putting this reception together was make sure we didn't get the protocol order wrong. But we sense that we're all one family here tonight, and if we don't get the order quite right, we hope you'll understand. But I do want to acknowledge and ask to say a few words Senator Ted Stevens. He's been exceptionally supportive to us, to the growth of the Institute, to our work abroad, to helping us in our need for a little more office space or a conference space, and to the future of the Institute. Senator Stevens.
Well, thank you very much. It's nice to be with you and with Dan tonight and to remember Sparky Matsunaga and Senator Jennings Randolph, and I too had conversations with them about this institute, and over the years we have talked about it. Dan and I have served on the Defense Appropriations Committee now for over 30 years together. We acknowledge his colleagues, Sparky Matsunaga's devotion to this institute, and I welcome your history, and I'm delighted to have been a small part in helping to assure that you do have housing, let's put it that way. As a matter of fact, I stepped down as being chairman of appropriations last year, and in the final markup session of the omnibus bill, I raised once again the question of the money for the Institute of Peace building. And we have been trying to add a little bit each year. We had $10 million in twice, and it got knocked out. And I'm going from here now over to the retirement ceremony of a man named Jim Dyer. Jim Dyer was the chief of staff for Bill Young, the congressman from Florida and chairman of the House Appropriations Committee. He too was term limited and stepped down this last year. And I raised again the question of the Institute and told them that I thought we just ought to, as Dan would say, go for broke. We couldn't get 10 million, but what about 100 million? And since, I want you to know that since there was an across-the-board cut that we had to make on that bill in order to balance it out, every institution in the country paid a portion of the money that's going to build the building for the Institute of Peace. I really am honored to have known Sparky and Jennings and to have been their colleagues, and I'm sure we all share their dream that this institute will go further. You've done well in your first 20 years, but I think that there's a great deal more we need to do. The lessons of the current war on terrorism, the lessons of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq prove that we do need people trained in advance who can help us restore peace, and not just restore peace, but help others understand our nation's commitment to peace, and that we all seek peace. We don't seek war. We fight wars of necessity, but we dream of peace, and we should be able to achieve it. Thank you very much.